Hello everyone, welcome back to my Parthia Let's Play. Last time Mool managed to make a move on Marv. We've been going back and forth over control over the city. They are finally presenting a bit of a challenge here, as they have way more missile units than, say, Bactria or even some of the eastern factions we were fighting earlier. So Marv is kind of the proving ground right now. We've been dealing with a couple of rebellions as public order is declining due to all these provincial instability factors. Thankfully, the Hindi faction here is helping us out, taking out those rebels for us. And the Hindi's last turn, I believe, managed to take a Bactrian settlement. So the Bactrians are on the back foot at this point, kind of just biding our time, hoping that we can, after reclaiming Marv, sort of have a turn to that's interesting. Sort of hoping we have a turn to sort of consolidate our holdings. And these Daha forces here are just going to get absolutely decimated. The Truth of Mithra down here doesn't quite have as many missile units as the previous army that the Watchmen, our other army, has been dealing with. So we should be able to mop this up fairly easily. We also have a couple of noble horse archers now. We'll make our, if we possibly get into any hand-to-hand combat, that will help us considerably. Just target their general, kill him as quickly as possible, then we'll deal with all the forces moving in.
Enemy reinforcements approaching.
And where are they approaching from? It looks like at the back corner.
Our general is under attack.
Very good skins on these guys. I like the way they look. Taking quite a shellacking from these arrows, though. Not really wanting to rout.
Under ready. Keep one eye on that clock.
Just need to kill the general, get this guy to flee the battlefield. It's taking a lot of shots to do any substantial damage to these heavy missile cavalry. That should be a kill general here in just a few seconds. They managed to actually kill about 20 of our guys. This kind of shows you how good the general's units are in Divide Et Impera.
Noble horse archers!
Make sure he doesn't get away.
discovered the enemy's hidden units.
Ready! Riders at the double!
And we'll move our forces back and begin to form our lines. That general may not have died, but that's okay. Be one less thing to worry about when we move against the settlement. He won't really put up much of a fight. Just enjoying a cup of coffee this morning. Recording a little bit earlier than normal. It's about 4:30 in the morning. This is normally about the time I'm up and at the gym before work, but had a little bit of change in the schedule today, so I thought I would get my recording out of the way early.
We have discovered the enemy's hidden units.
If I can get away from these trees, that would be very helpful. Because I'm pretty sure they give a buff to missile defense to whoever's standing in the force.
Noble horse archers! For Parthia! Our orders! Parthian horse archers! Noble horse archers! At the ready! Advance at speed! Noble horse archers!
Our hidden units have been discovered.
A lot of cavalry. Yeah, now that these forces are out of the forest, they're just kind of getting taken out fairly quick. Those elephants kind of came out of nowhere too. Fall
What
back.
are your orders? Quickly now! Ready!
Take out those elephants. And they're going amok.
Archers! We await your order! Fire on the enemy! Awaiting orders! Ahura Mazda, protect us!
We have discovered the enemy's hidden units.
Horse archers!
Let's continue to knock out these horse archers over here. And those
We have
elephants are
discovered the
all but
enemy's hidden
depleted.
units.
Ready! Fight for targets!
We have discovered the enemy's hidden units.
Okay. Doing very well. This battle, haven't lost a whole lot of men. Unfortunately, that general's unit kind of put a shellacking on this unit down here, but that's alright. Not any danger of wavering or anything like that.
Loose!
we will just continue to fire off the last bit of our ammunition, and then we'll retreat,
Noble horse archers!
regroup, get some more ammo, and take out the remnants of both army and garrison here in the on our turn.
Noble horse archers!
The enemy general is dead.
It looks like that enemy general went down much faster than the other one.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Noble horse archers! Parthian horse archers! All this, my lord. Quickly now, my lord. Cavalry, missiles ready.
Let's try and route these archers here.
Noble horse archers!
The men are wavering.
Yeah, it looks like those horse archers are still taking a couple of casualties, unfortunately.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Riders at the double! Engage! We serve the king! For glory!
Route those archers.
We have discovered the enemy's hidden units.
Make sure they don't shoot each other. Pull back. Just ran into a bunch of spears.
One of our units has used all its ammunition. Our hidden units have been discovered.
Quickly now! For glory! Get them! Any of them!
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Just keep moving, keep moving.
Noble horse archers! Advance!
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
And let's begin to withdraw these units.
Riders at the
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
awaiting order!
Local citizen hoplites
One of our units
won't
has
put
used
up
all its
much of a
ammunition.
fight. Just go ahead and route them. That way we don't have to waste ammunition on them in the next encounter here.
Withdraw!
Withdraw these guys as well. And finish the withdrawal.
One of our units has used all its
Good
ammunition.
battle. Should be able to attack Marv in this next turn of mine and claim the settlement. Hit and run at its finest. It doesn't seem like we lost 282 forces, but apparently we did. Unfortunately, only inflicted about 1,500 casualties on the enemy. Normally, we do much better than that.
Fall back!
Oh, and they're making it easy on us. They're just sallying out. A lot of infantry to take care of. These levies will break fairly quickly.
My lord! Battle group away!
Terrain is
Stand
a
together!
little lopsided here.
Battle group ready! We await your orders!
And we'll just move in.
We have discovered the
Fortunately,
enemy's
they
hidden
have a
units.
brand new general because we took out the other one in the last bout.
Our general is under attack.
Almost would have been preferable if it had been that general with 2 units remaining in it.
Riders! Awaiting order!
And we'll see if we can get these archers to rout.
Speed! Horse archer! Ready! Riders at once!
Now we've kind of divided them.
We have discovered the enemy's hidden units.
Find ways to fire into their flanks.
Find your targets! Riders, advance! Rider! Guardian horse archer!
The men are wavering.
Wiggling out!
Need to focus fire on the enemy general. charge down those archers.
We have discovered the enemy's hidden units.
Okay, a couple of less archers to worry about.
Quickly now!
Hopefully the general will be falling here soon.
Reserve the king!
The enemy general
There is the
dead.
enemy general.
Riders, awaiting order! Engage!
Let's see if we can take out some more archers over here. We can get these guys to rout before these spearmen make contact with us. Okay, keep retreating, keep retreating. No, don't run into them. And that's a good bit
We
of
have
their
discovered the enemy's
forces.
hidden units.
These troops over here are being a little bit more resilient. See if we can't run down the backs of these units over here.
Riders, advance! Double horse archers! Missile cavalry!
Just continue to sandwich these units. Don't really know which way to turn.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Cavalry! Missiles ready!
Chase those men down because we will follow this battle up. Attack on the province, so it'd be good to make sure as few units get out of this battle as possible.
Parthian horse archers!
Swift and accurate. Ready.
Just got a couple of units of levy
One of our
spear
units
left.
has used all its ammunition. Horse archers!
Fire at them. Our orders. Quickly now.
Their units are just continuing
Up
to
with horse archers!
lose faith now that the general is gone and
Parthia.
their cavalry has routed as well.
Horse archers! One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Waiting orders.
These units are so lightly armored. The fact that we're shooting into their sides just makes them all the easier to rout.
Missile cavalry.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
We are at your command. Riders at the double.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Should be the last
Riders.
bit of resistance here.
Parthian horse archers.
One of our units has used all its ammunition. Double horse archers!
Forward. Parthian horse archers.
One of our units has used all its
That
ammunition.
should be it. Virtually eliminated their entire army. Save 150 men. Looks like the only men that made it out were these peltists, and well, the general's bodyguard doesn't help. He's just going to replenish anyway. And there goes the entire stack.
Finding shelter.
Should be an easy move into Marv now. And we will have a good stack in Marv, so if they have one more army, we should be able to push them off.
Kill them all! Advance!
Zero men lost.
Ready for battle.
And let's get an Eastern market.
We fight for you, my lord. Ready for battle. Forgive me, but we cannot.
And recruit another. Actually, I don't even think we need the levy. We can just destroy any rebels that pop up here with the help of the Hindi faction.
Awaiting Parthia's bidding.
Just recouping any losses that we have.
Awaiting Parthia's bidding, my lord.
Get that. Should be able to end our turn here.
Awaiting Parthia's bidding, my lord.
Excuse me. These guys don't like us very much. I don't like the fact that we're attacking Daha, which is weird because I could have sworn they wouldn't like each other. But okay. And let's get a Eastern market here in Bactria as well.
At your command. What cruelty! At ease. Get to it, man. At your command.
Alright. And the question is, do we want to make a move against Mula or not this turn? We could just keep the Shah as a screening force. And I don't think we want to overextend, especially with that heavily depleted army in the south. So we'll just kind of have to play things by ear here. I have a feeling those Hindi forces are just going to destroy the rebellion again if one pops up. Doesn't look like one popped up anyway. But yeah, we definitely need this food so we can stop using our spy as a steal food actor. We need to make a little bit more effective use of him. Uneventful end turn there. Still short on food. Politically doing well.
How may I serve Parthia? As the arrow flies. What cruelty do you wish? Are you ready to serve?
Stack back. These guys look like they've come down with the plague, which is very unfortunate.
Fight for you, my lord. Advance. Make haste, men. I don't care how tired you are.
Still have another turn before this province revolts.
What cruelty do you wish, O lord?
See what we can do on the diplomacy front.
I will be a patient audience.
We got some trade, very good.
Welcome, friend.
Seleucids like us.
Be welcome, but
Be welcome, Emmett.
See if we can get a peace
I am
treaty.
here, then. Speak your words, and be sure that I find profit. Save your gold. Sooner or later, you will need a lavish funeral. I am told. By the flame, you offer little.
That does give them time to regroup. Shouldn't be an issue. And the Hindis have taken Nicoretii. So honestly, we could see if Bactria is willing to peace out as well. We could just refocus our yeah, I think we need to deal with the Hindi faction. Bactria is so weak. Even if they do stab us in the back, we can retaliate against them fairly easily. So if we take a couple turns to reconsolidate, get some food, make sure we can tax all of our provinces, should be a great help. And Atropactan just took out that Seleucid force. It looks like they sacked the city. Yeah, let's see if we can peace out with Bactria.
My unflinching master will burn your city.
And they've declared war on us now too. We have armed escorts, which will help our economy. And let's see what else we can get. I think we get extra growth. That'd be very useful to have.
Greetings. Well, do not
Bactria
stand.
doesn't want peace.
Do not try my pain.
They do, even though they just declared war against us.
We fight for you, my lord. A noble cause requires noble men. My lord.
And what else? They don't do very well with industry, but they do have good trading potential. Yeah, I think we get a trader up. Okay, we got positive food now, since we're not taxing that province. We don't really need a ton of money coming in. Just need to kind of reconsolidate our forces. Kind of play the slow game here. This is the one thing that I think a lot of people make a mistake on when they're playing Divide Et Impera. They kind of just want to be in constant wars, which is not the way you want to play this. You kind of need to grab territory slowly, otherwise you'll run into public wars, kind of like order problems, kind of like I am right now. Except mine's a little bit more manageable, since Bactria isn't really making any moves against us. We have time to make sure we have a good economy supporting our armies before we overextend. And Actor Pack 10 is kind of mopping up to our west. Hopefully the Seleucids keep them preoccupied. Oh, well, thank you. Thank you so much. Daha were nice enough to attack those rebels for us and weaken them. And we just got a big sum of money.
How may I serve, Parthia? Is that all, my lord? At your command. Mitra, watch over me.
And let's get a little bit extra cultural conversion.
What cruel as the arrow flies. Faster! Damn you all!
Continuing to just let our forces reconsolidate.
At your command.
We can recruit an extra spy. Okay, let's recruit another spy, and then we'll get a dignitary up here. I think we go with this one.
My lord.
Put him over there.
Watch over me.
And do we have enough for champion? We do. This one's pretty good. Yeah, I think we go with this one. So there goes all that extra money. Well worth it. And we can start recruiting an extra army as well. I don't think we have the income to support that right now, so we'll hold off on that for a little bit. Probably play out one more turn as we put our officials in different places. Probably should have recruited that spy because I'm gonna want him in the east. Probably should have put him over there. Just means he'll have to walk a little bit farther. The Hindis are definitely looking like they're going to be busy here, expanding maybe against Actropactan, maybe against the Seleucids. And retreating. These guys have the plague.
My words are yours to direct.
Alright, let's move you up over here to our capital.
Have further orders? My lord, I would travel the world for Parthia.
How may I serve Parthia? Are you men?
Oh, wow. Awaiting Parthia's bidding, my lord.
And let's take our spy and put him over here.
Heading softly. What cruelty do you wish? Oh, lord. Ready for orders. At your service.
Not a whole lot we can do.
How can I serve you?
Still selling slaves. Wish we don't have any more slaves, so just go back to tax rate. Do that. Yeah, let's just keep the foreign customs in. And we'll have royal stables and the royal tombs up here next turn.
Welcome.
Not willing to trade.
Come, my friend. Speak.
No non-aggression pact.
I greet you in my master's feared
And these
name.
guys are willing to pay for a
Speak
trade
in
agreement now.
honesty, and you will be Our merchants are welcomed across all the world. Your people, although they do not know it yet, will find
Perfect.
this is I greet you as befits.
Just in case they redeclare war.
Awaiting Parthia's bidding.
Everything looks pretty solid. I think this is a good place to end the episode. Next episode we'll finish our consolidation and make our move against the Hindi faction once we have a little bit more information as to what we should expect. Until then, thank you very much for watching, everyone, and I will catch you in the next episode.